It was a cold, foggy night. November 24, 1971. The air was thick with mist, making it hard to see more than a few feet ahead. Thanksgiving was just around the corner, and families were preparing for the holidays. The streets were bustling with last-minute shoppers, and homes were filled with the aroma of turkey and pumpkin pie. At Portland International Airport, a man using the name Dan Cooper walked through the bustling terminal. The airport was alive with the energy of travelers eager to reunite with loved ones. He was about to board Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, a Boeing 727, headed for Seattle. The plane was one of the most popular models of its time, known for its reliability. Nothing about Cooper seemed unusual. He blended in seamlessly with the other passengers. Just another face in the crowd. He seemed quiet, even polite. He exchanged pleasantries with the staff and waited patiently for his flight to be called. No one knew they were about to be part of one of the most baffling mysteries in aviation history. The events that would unfold would leave an indelible mark on the annals of crime and aviation. Cooper settled into his seat, 18E, ordered a bourbon and soda and lit a cigarette. The cabin was filled with the soft hum of conversation and the clinking of glasses. The plane taxied onto the runway and took off into the darkening sky. The city lights below faded into a sea of fog as the aircraft climbed higher. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper passed a note to Florence Schaffner, a flight attendant. She was busy attending to other passengers and didn't think much of it. Thinking it was just a flirtatious message, she dropped it unopened into her pocket. Little did she know the note contained a chilling message that would change the course of the flight. Cooper leaned in and whispered, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." The words sent a shiver down her spine as the gravity of the situation began to sink in. Schaffner unfolded the note with trembling hands, her eyes widening as she read the contents. It was printed in neat, all-capital letters, detailing a bomb threat and demanding $200,000 in $20 bills and 4 parachutes. The instructions were clear and left no room for negotiation. This was not a joke. The gravity of the situation was evident in her eyes as she processed the threat. Cooper was calm and collected, his demeanor almost unsettling in its composure. He showed Schaffner the bomb, wires and all, confirming his deadly serious intent. The sight of the bomb made the threat all too real. The flight crew contacted air traffic control, who in turn notified the FBI. The chain of communication was swift, ensuring that the authorities were alerted immediately. The hijacking of Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 was underway. The plane, once a symbol of freedom, was now a vessel of fear. Fear spread through the cabin as passengers became aware of the situation. Whispered conversations and nervous glances filled the air. Cooper, however, remained strangely calm, even sipping his bourbon between instructions. His nonchalance was baffling to those around him. He allowed the passengers and some of the crew to disembark in exchange for the money and parachutes at Seattle-Tacoma Airport. The relief on their faces was palpable as they stepped off the plane. The plane refueled, and Cooper outlined his demands. A flight to Mexico City at a low altitude and slow speed. The meticulous planning behind his demands was evident, leaving no detail to chance. The atmosphere on board was tense, with a palpable sense of fear and uncertainty hanging in the air. Passengers huddled together, whispering prayers, clinging to hope in the face of an unknown fate. Cooper, true to his word, released 36 passengers and some of the crew in Seattle, bringing a momentary sigh of relief to those freed. The remaining crew held hostage could only follow his instructions, fearing for their lives and the lives of those on board, every second feeling like an eternity. The FBI, meanwhile, assembled a team to handle the unfolding situation, strategizing every possible move to outsmart the hijacker. Negotiators worked frantically to secure the safe release of the remaining crew and apprehend the cunning hijacker, their voices tense with urgency. With the ransom money and parachutes on board, the plane took off once again, the night sky swallowing the aircraft as it ascended. Cooper, now in complete control, instructed the pilots to maintain a specific altitude and airspeed, his voice calm but commanding. He wanted to ensure a safe jump when the time came, meticulously planning every detail. He was meticulously planning his escape, leaving no room for error, his mind racing through every possible scenario to ensure his success. Section 4, Into the Night. Under the cover of darkness, somewhere between Seattle and Reno, Cooper made his move. He ordered the crew to remain in the cockpit, And then, with the rear stairs lowered, he jumped into the night. The plane, buffeted by turbulence, continued on its course, the fate of D.B. Cooper unknown. The crew, shaken but alive, landed safely in Reno, Nevada. The FBI launched a massive manhunt. They scoured the drop zone and surrounding areas, but no trace of Cooper was found. Had he survived the jump? Where did he go? The mystery deepened, captivating the nation. Section 5. The search begins. The investigation into D.B. Cooper's disappearance became one of the FBI's most extensive and perplexing cases. Despite countless leads and theories, his true identity and fate remained elusive. Some speculated he was an experienced skydiver, while others believed he couldn't have survived the jump. The case captured the public's imagination, inspiring books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood movie. Was he a brilliant criminal who got away with it, or was he an amateur whose luck ran out? The mystery only deepened in 1980 when a young boy discovered a portion of the ransom money buried along the Columbia River. The discovery fueled speculation and reignited the investigation, but it provided no concrete answers about Cooper's whereabouts. Section 6. The legend endures. The D.B. Cooper case remains unsolved to this day. It stands as a testament to the power of mystery and the enduring allure of the unknown. Did D.B. Cooper survive that fateful night, or did he become another victim of his own daring plan? What do you think really happened to D.B. Cooper?